Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, y'all? It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Thursday. It's April 6th and it is 3:29 in the a.m. Once again, I'm a day late and a dollar short, running behind. And I forgot my optical support in the car. And I'm not about to walk back to that parking garage to retrieve them. Um, Maybe I will at lunchtime, but right now, I'm going to wrestle with my vision till it blesses me. The funny thing is, I can drive without my glasses. That happened as a result of the diabetes. I have a cataract because of the diabetes. So the computer screen wreaks havoc with my vision at times. So saying all that to say, my reading is going to be a little bit more horrible than usual. So bear with me, folks. Yeah. Now, I shared that normally I don't read from Daily Reflections because it's a little dry. I mean, it's very, I want to say, structured and rigid in its constructs and language. And it's from AA, which is I want to say the old recovery standard. Many of us don't like hymns because of that reason. It's a standard, and it's a little stodgy at times. Amen. But today, in speaking terms of computerese and textese and whatever, we have little acronyms for everything. And there's an OMG emoji. Now, some of you don't like to say the word God, or you don't take the Lord's name in vain. OMG stands for oh my God, or for the ultra saved fundamentalist, oh my goodness. I'm going to say it just like that. For me, this reading is an OMG moment. And, I don't struggle with addiction. I'm going to say that. But I am in recovery. And I say that with all the emphasis. See, if you say it grammatically incorrect, it has more oomph to it. So I say that with all the emphasis needed. I am in recovery. Amen. And this particular reading is entitled A Lifetime Process. I've heard people say, people in recovery say, well, I don't like saying I'm an addict or I'm an alcoholic, and they change it up. I'm a grateful recovering this, that, or the other. Bottom line, there's a core element that remains the same, as I said in the previous video. So however you need to phrase it for you, and look at why you're phrasing it that way, there's a core element that does not change. Scripturally, I'm just going to use Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The I am factor. Okay, let me get back to the reading. A lifetime process. We are having trouble with personal relationships. We couldn't control our emotional natures. I don't know what they're talking about to you. We were a prey to misery and depression. Now, I don't know nothing about that. You got me twisted. Yeah, you must be mistaking me for somebody. Those words sound familiar. It says we couldn't make a living. We had a feeling of uselessness. We were full of fear. We were unhappy. We couldn't seem to be of real help to other people. Now, I commented on the things that I identified with. And I know some of you who are listening to me talk and who are watching this video identify with some components or all of the components. Makes no difference. Bottom line is, what are you doing? What is your motivation for changing all that? Because I can't imagine anybody's content in their misery. Amen. Now, pride may keep you stuck. Self-will may keep you stuck. A dislike and a disconnect from God may be what's holding you. But I'm, again, questioning, what is your motivation for change? And if you believe you can change you, how many times have you stopped and started the process? And how's it working for you? Amen. This reading says, these words remind me that I have no more problem. These words remind me that I have more problems than alcohol or drugs or whatever it is. Bad relationship, poor choices, generational curses, trauma. I have more problems. What's that song by Jay-Z? I got 99 problems. But I'm going to change the last part. I'm the main one. Yeah, remember I said I'm an audiophile and I listen to music, and it's so much fun to change lyrics. These words remind me that I have more problems than the alcohol, that my use or my disease is only a symptom of a more pervasive disease, and that's a soul sickness. Now, this doesn't say that. I'm telling you that. It says, when I stopped drinking, I began a lifetime process of recovery from unruly emotions, painful relationships, and unmanageable situations. When I recognized my need for healing, I began a lifelong process of recovery from unruly emotions, painful relationships, and unmanageable situations. Now, I'm going to put a little twist on this because people need to recognize this, that the enemy places people in your life that help keep you in mental and emotional, and yes, sometimes physical chains, as in shackles. Misery loves company. You know, that saying was born from somewhere. There are people in your circle, whether you want to believe it or not, that benefit from you being sick because you're their standard of measure about how well they are. Because you'll often hear in a veiled way, at least I'm not this. It may not be those exact words, but discernment comes from knowing Christ. Discernment comes from a spiritual place. Now, all of us have this certain level of paranoia and are hypervigilant in safety, seeking safety, or determining what we feel is safe, and that's a trauma response, y'all. We need to know the difference. That hypervigilance and, that people are out to get me, that paranoia, that's part of the disease. That's part of the thing that keeps you stuck. We talk about that on a continuous basis, but we do nothing to change it. We do nothing to change our hearts. We'll listen to this, that, and the other and develop conspiracy theories on the level of QAnon. but we do everything but seek God and relief and release. Think about what you're entertaining. Think about what occupies your thoughts. Think about what occupies your time, the busy work. And how much time do you actually spend developing, healing, and nurturing relationships, first and foremost with Christ? I guarantee you, your scales are out of balance. Amen. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Woke. Being woke involves more than social consciousness. Amen.